Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Five-Digit World Cup. Here we are with one of our closer to final matches of the weekend. It's going to be our ID 16 Red Team Taiwan versus Blue Team Vietnam, the 11th seed versus the 22 seed. Similar skill sets to a degree, both of these teams with a tapping preference. Of course, you look at Taiwan and you see that finger control kind of through the roof, but should be contested in this early round. Joining me on comms is going to be Bernie. How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good. I'm just checking some of the stats on the players, and definitely can see that Taiwan is much more strong in their tapping. But so is Vietnam. So maybe this is gonna be a very even match in that skill set. Maybe even some of the players can try to avoid it just so they don't give like the other team an advantage. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very focused on the consistency during these early rounds. It will be like, there's no way that Taiwan is going to be able to skill cap Vietnam on tapping the way that they would most other teams while we're in this earlier stage. So Vietnam having a hearty chance. I do feel, I'm not sure where these stats are gathered from, but 4 points above on aim means Taiwan likely to go that direction if they're trying to not give Vietnam that leg up.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll just. I don't know. I'm trying to like figure out maybe what these teams can like maybe ban or protect. How do you feel, Hubba?
I think Vietnam, they will ban low AR every day of the week. Based off of the weaknesses on this team, it's like every team member on the Vietnam side is either saying their weakness is low AR or high AR. So, reading a big issue for this Vietnam team, either direction they go.
But as well as precision. Precision in Taiwan is also one of their weaker points, maybe. At least from what I'm seeing here in a sheet that we have. So maybe a Hard Rock 2 ban wouldn't be too far-fetched. We'll just have to wait and see. On the side of Vietnam, however, low AR definitely is one of their weakest points. So maybe a Hidden 2 ban, no mod 5 ban, something along those lines.
But now, just awaiting our players in lobby.
We need to get started on this.
So, in that regard, maybe Taiwan will protect one of these gimmick picks, actually.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, wait, sorry, like my Discord lagged really hard. Sorry. Anyways, all right. Wait. Well, let me rejoin call. 1 second.
Welcome back.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. My Discord is doing funny things. All right.
Yeah, they're just taking a second here, figuring out those protects first.
All right. But yeah, as we can see on screen right now, we have our first protect. All right. All right, Hidden 2 protect. Okay. Yeah. Maybe Taiwan knew that Taiwan knew that low AR was Vietnam's weaker points, and maybe they just wanted to protect that just to maybe to get a free point or something. And yeah, Vietnam is going to protect DT1.
DT1 Protect is curious.
It's interesting to say the least, honestly. I don't know, honestly. They do have some TT players like Pukupoi. They have I can't read these names. I'm sorry, like I can't read these names. Aaron and yeah, I'm not gonna try to read that name. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher it. But they do have some strong DT players on their team, so maybe it could go really well for them. Right, we'll just now wait to see what the bans are.
Yeah, waiting on that. These roles to come out. Figuring out first bans, which probably, I mean, I don't know. For Taiwan, it's a little like 50-50, but for Vietnam, we at least know they're going to be banning double gimmick, I would imagine.
Yeah. All right. So, Team Taiwan chooses second ban. We'll just, yeah. All right, Team Taiwan chooses first pick. So first ban is going to be on the side of Taiwan. The first ban is Vietnam. Oh, first ban is Vietnam. Okay, my bad. I got confused. Sorry. First ban, probably something around no mod 5. I'd assume they want to get rid of that low AR, pretty much.
Not coming out immediately though.
Not immediately, yeah. So maybe they don't want to make it too obvious that they're not comfortable in low AR.
In that case, we're kind of outing them on comms, like.
Well,
just like don't tell anybody, but we are good at low AR.
Yeah, like Taiwan, don't tell anyone, but like maybe your opponent is not good on low AR, so surely they're listening. But yeah, I was gonna say earlier, like some of the stats on Team Taiwan are very, very strong, especially at everything else besides stamina. But the thing is, Vietnam's stronger suit on stamina is very much comparable to Taiwan as well. And we see our first man here, Hidden 3. Not surprising, to say the least. Hidden is also one of their weakest points here. So next ban is going to be Taiwan. Probably a DT3. Okay, I was gonna say a DT. So DT3, not surprising as well, is the highest AR map in the game, in the pool. Not in the game, bro.
In the
pool. Yeah, 10.3 is the highest AR in the game, and there's nothing above that. Anyways.
I do think the hidden bans are going to be smart from Vietnam. I mean, the main star player off of this Taiwan team is going to be Zepkiel. I see him constantly in these 10K tournaments, or even like 1K tournaments as a reading specialist. So it's going to be that star player. It's why they protected the hidden 2, I would imagine, having that backup in the core from Jadukum, from Miaohao. you're gonna be good to see from them. And on the contrary, that DT3 ban is just like picking at what Vietnam has played as their strength now. That DT1 protect kind of a out of nowhere for us, but now gives Taiwan the knowledge they need for their bans.
Yeah, very, very interesting protect from the side of Vietnam. But right now we'll have to wait to see what their next ban is going to be. And I'm still betting on the No Mod 5. Free Mod 2 actually. Okay, maybe they want to get rid of that anti-mod pick as well, not trying to deal with low AR, but also not really wanting to deal with precision, which is not really their strongest suit as well. So yeah.
Yep, just any form of gimmick gonna be going to the wayside. Like, at least on No Mod 5, you have the added, like, benefit of it being on No Mod. You are on the most comfortable form of the game that you can be while playing low AR. And Air 8.5, not as bad at all.
All right, and the free mod 1. All right, they're trying to get rid of also that speedy pick as well. So we're not going to see any free mods in this match. Sad. Unfortunate, honestly. But first pick right now going to Vietnam. And Hubba, what are your thoughts? What do you think Vietnam is thinking? What do you think they're going to pick?
It just depends on, like, when you have tournaments with protects, it just depends on playstyle. There are some people who would rather hold their protect to the tail end of the match. Personally, if I'm playing, I would put my protect as my second pick. First pick something a little bit more 50-50, a little more gambly that could go to your way via nerves or what have you. So maybe a DT2 here if they just don't outright go for the DT1.
Yeah, I feel like a DT2 could be a good pick for them. These two teams are very, very even in the speed and stamina department, but even then DT2 is not really a speedy pick. It's only 225 BPM, so but still maybe they could go for that. But no, we're gonna see No Mod 1.
Okay. Now
I feel like this is the first time I'm gonna see the No Mod 1 personally. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. I've seen, I don't know if this is the difficulty I think it is, but if it is, this is just like square jumps constantly, which is why like the few matches I've caught, I've seen a few bans of this map, which is kind of surprising. Your usual No Mod 1, you're not going to be seeing too many like people uncomfortable with it, but for this map, it's going to be featuring a little bit more geometric patterning than you would expect out of standard No Mod 1 slot.
Geometric patterning. That is a nice way to put it, honestly. All right. But No Mod 1, Canton Boogie, 6.18 stars, 190 BPM. Not a very big No Mod 1 is only going in at 2 minutes and 24. I'm used to seeing No Mods going to that 3 to 4 minute range even, but surprising to see a No Mod 1 quite short, honestly.
Yeah, they make up for it with the hidden one being 4 minutes, but
yeah,
and
also the No Mod 2 being almost 4 minutes as well.
For sure, those stamina picks.
All right, so No Mod 1 is going to be our first map of this match. Side of Taiwan, we have Jadu, we have Silent Rock, we have 121 and Luca. On the side of Vietnam, we have Electro Strike, Aurora Diu, Bookyu Boy, and Jerry Jumbo. Those are going to be the players playing this first No Mod 1. Good luck, have fun to both of the teams. And we're going to get started. All right.
In we go. Early accuracy advantage just by a few 100s to the side of Vietnam, and immediately you're seeing most of what this map has to offer. It's going to be these square jumps alongside some mild overlaps, kind of stop-start patterning. We're going to be seeing that awkwardness take out a few players early. It's Pucky Poi, Electro Strike, trading with Luca and Jadukam, Aurora Dayu just a moment after. So Silent Rock and 1-2-1-2 versus nobody on Vietnam, actually. Jerry Jumbo finding his miss right afterwards. So it is 2 FCs to none, Taiwan's lead.
Yeah, we also have very nice supporting comments from Jeju and Luca. And meanwhile, Vietnam is trying to come back with their combo, but it's going to be very, very complicated to come back from this, because we still have 2 FCs on the side of Taiwan. But everyone on Team Vietnam is picking up their combos, and Jerry Jumbo breaks as well, so it's only 3 combos on the side of Vietnam against 2 FCs and a nice supporting combo from Jeju.
And this was Vietnam's first pick, so I do feel first pick can go your way depending on map and pending on nerves. And normally when you're going versus a higher seed like Taiwan is, quite literally double their seed, so those nerves are going to definitely play an effect. And it's still 2-2 to this point on recovery combos for Aurora and PupQ, but 1-2 and Silent Rock don't seem to, aren't showing an ounce of discomfort on this map so far, still holding on to those FCs. And now 400k above water is going to be them finding this early break point, all but confirmed.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance that Vietnam can come back from this. You still have 2 FCs going on the side of Taiwan, and a very, very nice effort from the side of Vietnam, especially Puky Boys coming back here with a nice little combo here at the end. Silent Rock finding a break, not getting the FC, but 1-2-1 still going on, and he's gonna do it maybe? Is he gonna get the FC?
No,
I don't think there's...
Praying.
Pray.
Okay,
all right, 1-2-1 with the FC on the first map, and a very, very good effort from the Vietnamese team, but unfortunately not being enough. Very nice accuracy from Electro Strike, only 100 and 150 with 2 misses. Unfortunately, he just couldn't hold on to combo.
It's all about that placement. You're missing right at the right point. I believe the max combo for that map, as you see on 1-2-1-2, is only about 900. So missing at the 300 mark a few times is really unfortunate for him.
It is. This could have been a very nice score from Electro Strike if only he could hold on to that combo, but unfortunately he couldn't. And players like Silent Rock and 1-2-1 holding on to that combo for most of the map. So first breakpoint. First point is a breakpoint. So let's see how Taiwan now replies to this breakpoint. I could see them maybe... I don't know if they're going to use a protect already, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were, because maybe they want to like keep up their momentum and maybe have something that they know they're going to be good on, and hidden too. I was correct.
That makes sense. It's all about the momentum after that early stage. And contrarily, the reason why Vietnam didn't pick their protect first is because that Nomad 1 could have gone either way. Nomad 1 known to be a gamble map. So just generally in tournament, that can go 50-50 no matter what. So with that out of the way, Vietnam has their protect in the back pocket for next time, and Taiwan looking to make wonders happen on the hidden reading.
Definitely. We're gonna see Luca here coming in. Silent Rock still also staying here. He's also very proficient in low AR as well. We have Zeph Kill, also very proficient in low AR. So they're gonna bring their star players in low AR and hopefully do the best that they can with this map. Meanwhile, on the side of Vietnam, Electro Strike definitely going to stay very, very good a low AR player as well. As far as the rest goes, to be fair, maybe Jerry Jumbo is also staying here as well, but maybe the other two players are going to be fill players for Team Vietnam, because I don't really see them being very proficient in the skill set AR8 with hidden. So yeah, we see Ghost Apple here, and yeah.
Goes to Apple, forced to fill. Tragic. Likely to see Aurora in the final slot. We do. Zepkiel making his entrance to the lobby alongside Meowho, Luca, and Silent Rock. Golf's in the chat.
Golf's in the chat. The Team Vietnam is definitely going to need the golfs here. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna start off our hidden two. So far, a stronger start on the side of Team Taiwan, with two of their players still maintaining an SS. Meanwhile, on Team Vietnam, all accuracy out the window. No player above 95% accuracy now. Electro Strike here dropping some Mac as we enter this first Ki. Ghost Hap already breaking. Everyone on Team Taiwan still maintaining their combos. Meanwhile, Electro Strike and Jerry Jumbo still holding on, as well as Aurora Dew. But Meowhow also breaking.
Yeah, it is 1 or 2-1. Sorry, still two FCs being. Oh, now it's 2-2. Aurora and Jumbo versus Silent Rock and Zepkiel. The accuracy is still very much in favor of Taiwan, though, especially as that third combo breaks for the Vietnam side. Ghost Apple, I mean, it's clear from patterning that he's practiced in that, but it's just a difference of mod comfort at this point. Silent Rock and him going to be continuing to trade the pick. Two more breaks come out from Taiwan, though. Wait a minute. It's, yes, Zepkiel, as Aurora unfortunately trades. So
Zepkiel breaks as well.
Electro Strike is the only man standing with a combo above 200 right now, so a little bit of work to do, but clawing back not out of the question.
Yeah, and Electro Strike also has the backup combo from Jerry Jumbo. Meanwhile, Team Taiwan seems to be falling apart. The only relevant combos are Luca and Zepkiel, but Electro Strike breaks as well. Only relevant combo right now on Team Taiwan would be Jerry Jumbo, but he also broke. They had a chance to get this in their favor, but everyone broke on Team Taiwan. They're falling apart right now. Luca is the only one on Team Taiwan right now holding on a combo, and has nice backup from Silent Rock and Meowhow, but I don't think there's enough time for Vietnam to come back from this. There's definitely not enough time, so I'm guessing this is going to be a point for Team Taiwan as well.
Yeah, and I mean, that's where that consistency comes in during this presumably more difficult section of the map, is when the Taiwanese players clutch up their combos. Silent Rock holding onto their own 300 until the tail end, alongside Meowho's growing up to 400 combo, and a beautiful team score of 1.7 million.
Very, very nice team score from the side of Taiwan. Unfortunate for Vietnam, though. Ghost Apple with the C rank, he was forced to play hidden too. Unfortunately, I feel the struggle, honestly. Like, there's not much that Team Vietnam could do. Honestly, they had a chance at some point, but Team Taiwan is just very, very strong on this hidden too. So we'll just have to wait and see what Vietnam will do now. Maybe they could dap into their protect just to try to gain some momentum and maybe improve their morale as well. And they're going for their protect.
As is natural. I do question, I'm unsure how familiar with the pool you are. Is this just like pure aim as well?
It is mostly aim. I think there's some bursts as well. But as far as AR goes as well, this is AR 10. So it could be comfortable for most players. It's not really like above 10, so it is not that hard in terms of high AR. But as far as the map goes, aim, bursts, Standard DT1 anime song, honestly.
Now that begs the question. We saw in quals the difference between aim and like aim from Taiwan to Vietnam being 4 points of stat difference, and we've seen Vietnam pick aim twice now.
Yeah, that is.
I do think I worry that they're playing into what they perceive to be their opponent's weaknesses rather than their own strength here. Because they both have the tapping strength. They're like, okay, well then we'll just handshake, not pick tapping this match, which I don't think is the play for a early round SR pool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing is with Vietnam, their strengths are their strengths, obviously, but it's also Taiwan's strengths, and maybe even more than that, you know? So maybe they're trying to go into their weaknesses to try to get some leverage, but I don't think it's really working out in their favor. Maybe they need to start playing into their strengths and maybe just hope for the best. But for now, we're going to see DT1. Side of Taiwan, we have PPT, we have 121 Luca and Meowhao. Side of Vietnam, we have Electro Strike, Aaron, Boy, and Aurora Dio.
Yeah, hopefully the tapping in this map enough to make the difference. Early accolade to Taiwan though.
But so far, everyone's still maintaining their combos. A very, very solid start from both teams. We see Meowhao holding on a very nice 99.4% accuracy. Meanwhile, on Team Vietnam, we have Boy struggling a lot with accuracy. And that's gonna be very, very hard. Yeah, and we see Burst here on Boy breaking. And we enter this first Ki. Everyone on Taiwan still holding on to their combos, but meanwhile, Electro Strike breaking it, so it's only Aaron and the Aurora against the rest of the Taiwanese team.
Yeah, that's 2 combos down, and the accuracy not looking the cleanest for some of these Vietnam players. Yeah, I gotta wonder if this was the intended roster, but still 3 FCs being held. Oops, I spoke too soon. Luca missing the final note of that burst, unfortunately, just a little bit of an under aim, but still 3-2. Comebackable. Nevertheless, we're just about to reach this halfway point. Any misses that happen in this little section will significantly lower the max score of that player. Big long burst, and 2 players of Taiwan fall during that section. That's a lot of potential score out of the window as those recovery combos for Vietnam continue to grow.
The score difference is slowly but surely going back to Vietnam as Aaron and Aurora hold on to their combos for dear life. The only relevant combo on the Taiwanese team is 1-1, and now the lead is in Vietnam's side. Surprisingly, this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that Vietnam has held the lead in this match. And we see some more breaks on the side of Taiwan. PPT was struggling a bit on that section. Now we have a small little break here. Maybe Aaron breaking as well, so it's now it's only Aurora holding on to the combo against 1-1, but the act difference is helping the Vietnamese team as well, because 1-1 is also holding on a full combo with slightly less accuracy than Aurora, like 4%, and I think we're gonna see a point for Vietnam. Maybe we were wrong. Like, their protect was actually a good one, and 1-1 finally finding a break. So it's definitely a point for the Vietnamese team. Can Aurora close out the FC? They can. FC on the DT1 for Aurora, and a point on the board for Vietnam.
Strong stuff. Sorry about that. My alarm just went off because I was not supposed to be awake this early. That's going to be Vietnam's first point on the board. A lot more tapping in that map than I was expecting. Definitely the reason for that going in their favor. Very strong stuff. You saw that double break on the Taiwan side during that long burst at the halfway point. That was the game changer for sure.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, definitely the game changer. But I'm glad that Vietnam has a point on the board. Very happy for them. Now the next pick is going to be Taiwan. Don't really know what they could pick here. I'm looking at their stronger suits. Maybe they could dap into a hidden one, maybe.
Yeah, if I'm Taiwan, I'm just going hidden again. Because with both free mods gone, because one of those free mods was the tapping mechanics. The going into hidden one. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of their like strongest core is hidden specialists. So that taking out the free mods is gonna be a hit to their game. They want to get these hiddens out of the way so that way they can hopefully just play into no mods next. Neither of these teams are really big hard rock players. 1-2-1-2 is just a general mechanics bill, so they could rely on him if hard rock is picked. But Vietnam equally probably not looking to go there.
Definitely, this hidden one being the longest map in the pool as well. 4 minutes and 6 seconds of drain time, 185 BPM. Not a big star rating though, 6.03 stars as well. So this map is definitely in favor of Team Taiwan. Hidden is one of their stronger suits, but we'll have to see how Vietnam plays. Anyways, both teams are just waiting on their final players, but on the side of Taiwan we have Jadu, Silent Rock, and Meow Hao. Vietnam keeping Electro Strike and Jerry Jumbo, as well as Boy. And Taiwan is betting on Zevkill.
I'd imagine Aurora is going to come back, and they are.
There is Aurora. All right, we have our rosters. No, Team Vietnam.
They changed their minds.
Maybe an MP aboard or something.
Yeah,
place.
If you accidentally press escape a little too early, it won't even ask you to double up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So Team Vietnam is going with Pukyu Poi.
The last minute switch up.
Last minute switch up. Although the Vietnamese players are not really notorious for being well with hidden, and Pukyu Poi is no exception. He like he's saying he's being forced to play hidden. Honestly, yeah, that's very unfortunate, buddy. I'm so sorry. I feel your pain, but we'll just have to wait and see how Team Vietnam performs on this hidden one.
Pukyu being one of these non-speed player fills for the Vietnam side, coming in for this awkward aim pick. Electro Strike and him to fall early alongside Zevkiel, uncharacteristically enough. Going to be a awkward intro into the map.
Exactly, as well as Silent Rock also finding some act drops towards the beginning on that starting burst, but slowly but surely coming back with their accuracy. Everyone except Zevkiel on Team Taiwan is still holding on to their combos. Meanwhile, on the side of Vietnam, the only decent combo we have is Jerry, alongside Aurora as well, holding on and having a support combo. But a strong start for the Taiwanese team.
Yeah, looking consistent. Those kick sliders going to be striking out Puckyu, though. The main combo struggle of the Vietnam side. It is rated Miaoho and Aurora as well, falling their combos. That's another FC down for Taiwan. Helping the end game of Vietnam if they're able to recoup some of these losses. But these big space triples are going to drop the final full combo. Jerry Jumbo is down, and it is a 2v1 beatdown from Zevkiel and Silent Rock to Electro Strike.
Definitely Silent Rock still holding on to that combo with a nice backup from Zevkiel. Meanwhile, in Team Vietnam, there's not really much going on besides Electro Strike, really. So Electro Strike maybe has to pray for either Zevkiel or Silent Rock to break to have a chance even at coming back. But there's still a lot of map left. Like I said, this map is 4 minutes long, so it's gonna be very interesting to see. It's gonna be a nail biter, really. Gonna go down to the last second. But Silent Rock is looking very comfortable on this, as well as Zevkiel. So they're showing no signs of breaking. They're showing no weaknesses whatsoever. So everyone right now keeping their combos. Team Vietnam making a nice comeback. Electro Strike still holding on to that combo. Let's see. We're now entering these triples. Puckyu Point and Jerry Jumbo fall. Silent Rock still holding on, and Zevkiel as well. So that's going to be very unfortunate. Team Vietnam, the only thing that they have in their favor is still Electro Strike and also Aurora. So this is going to be very complicated for Team Vietnam. I'm not sure if they can come back. And Electro Strike finds the break as well. This is not good for Team Vietnam.
Yeah, 500k score difference and one combo above 400 says that this pick is probably just over. There's still a little bit of map remaining, but the score lead is far too vast. They would have needed one of either Puckyu or Jumbo to hold on to a full combo the whole time, and that just was not going to happen. So Taiwan winning those comfort hidden picks once again. All but likely, it is all eyes on Silent Rock and Zevkiel to see if they can close out the FC and 1 miss respectively.
Yeah, Silent Rock is still holding on to that full combo with very good accuracy, 99.2%. Zevkiel finding a miss finally. Electro Strike to follow as well. But I genuinely think this is GG's. It's a 1 million plus score difference already, and we're entering the final moments of this map. But this is a big point for Taiwan. A very big score difference as well.
And a big FC from Silent Rock coming through the 0 miss.
Getting a perfect combo, a full combo, and yeah, what can you do against that? Honestly, I don't think there's much that the Team Vietnam could do.
And all things considered, 2 million team score has been the average for these maps so far, but it just like Vietnam overperformed themselves, but they weren't going to overperform Taiwan on this pick with how comfortable they are on the hidden, and immediately they knew what they were going to pick. It was always going to be this DT2 with how well the DT1 went, and with that Fremont 1 ban, it's tapping time with Windtails.
It is tapping time on this DT2, 225 BPM streams and bursts. Definitely Vietnam is now going into the stronger points, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fancy. Also, this map is the shortest map in the entire pool, only going in at 1 minute 29 seconds. So this map is going to be very important to not miss, because every miss counts, every slight combo counts as well. So it's going to be interesting to watch.
For sure. It's the difference between stamina and strain. Like, if this map were longer and a little less spaced, this would be a stamina map. But because of the constant finger control thrown at you, the constant burst, this is more of a strain map. You're more looking for players that can keep it up as it throws it at you. And immediately we're seeing those roster changes come through. Llama the Goat, his first entry into this match is going to be through this map.
Llama the Goat, the speed player, one of the speed players in Team Vietnam, going with Electro Strike, Aurora, and Aaron. The big speed players on Team Vietnam. On the side of Taiwan, though, we have PPT, Silent Rock, Luca, and Meow Hao. Speed not being the best stat for Team Taiwan, so maybe they're just trying to see like who got the best scores in practice and going with that. But this is definitely a Vietnam pick. All right, we see a first break coming in from PPT, and everyone on Team Vietnam is showing themselves to be very comfortable on this pick. Meanwhile, Team Taiwan still holding on to 3 full combos from Silent Rock, Luca, and Meow Hao. But as I said, map is very short. We're already a quarter in, and we'll find another miss from PPT. That's not going to be very good for Team Taiwan, not at all. But we also found a break from Llama the Goat. I missed it. I miss it somehow, but PPT still finding big struggles on this map, and it's not looking very good for Team Taiwan.
Yeah, Llama unfortunately being struck out by the not holding a buzz slider long enough. Unfortunate goings from them, but Meow Ho immediately suffering the same fate, going to be giving Vietnam the extra leg up as we continue through these quints and 7 bursts extending on to 9. The main stamina, will anybody be falling apart here? Meow Ho just another buzz slider. Luca and Silent Rock still holding on to their FCs. Aaron follows. It's Aurora Dio Electro Strike. It would require a Vietnam whole team collapse at this point for Taiwan to make it. So long as Electro and Aurora do it, they will be holding on to the point and getting their second on the board.
Yeah, there we go. Second point on the board. This map flew by, honestly, very short map. Excuse me. Full combos from Aurora and Electro Strike, and also full combo on Team Taiwan from Silent Rock.
Back to Taiwan's side, and here's where the match gets interesting, because we're going to be starting to see these what do these players pick when their comfort mods are gone? The DTs are gone and the hiddens are gone. So what now? The no mod 1 didn't go in Vietnam's favor. I would imagine Taiwan probably to go to the no mods. Vietnam being more mechanics favored, I wouldn't be surprised if they went hard rocks. Just not precision.
Definitely. Since both players are not very comfortable with precision, maybe a hard rock 2 would be avoided at any cost. But maybe a hard rock 3 maybe could be a good one. Very mechanic heavy, as well as hard rock 1 as well. Very aim intense. Not aim. Sorry. But actually, Taiwan is going for the timeout. Actually. Maybe they're trying to re-strategize and maybe try to understand what they want to do, because like you said how all the comfort mods are gone, all the hiddens, all the DTs are gone. So maybe we'll just have to wait and see, honestly. Maybe also they could dip into the no mods. No Mod 5 is still open. And that could be very good for Taiwan. Very, very good at reading as well. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, honestly. But my bet would be a No Mod 5 or maybe one of the Hard Rocks, honestly.
Yeah, that would probably be the vibe. I think high approach rate, generally not very fond for the players in this rank range. So the Hard Rock, you have to have your specialists on your team.
Definitely, yeah. All right. All right, in the meantime as well, there are gonna be other matches today. There's gonna be still United Kingdom versus Kazakhstan at 5 UTC. There's gonna be Canada versus Peru at 7 UTC, and there's gonna be Netherlands versus Chile at 8 UTC. So stay tuned for those. Meanwhile, I didn't see what was picked.
No Mod
No Mod
5.
5. All right.
Oh, this makes so much sense. I didn't realize this was still even available. It's going to be the Air 8.5 going back into that low approach rate, trying to strike at the weakness of Vietnam.
Definitely. Taiwan playing into their stronger suits, which is reading. And even in no mod, this is no mod, and it's more comfortable to read, quote unquote. It's still low AR, and the density can trip up some of the players in Vietnam. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But this is a very, very pro Taiwan map.
Unfortunately, Ghost Apple back in. They made him fill low AR. Hopefully to have a better time this time now that the hidden is gone. This ref is my op. Why did he out us? like, the
He's outing us.
The confidence, please. Like, don't out us. I just wanted to see the scores, man.
We're being outed. Anyways, all right, Team Taiwan with Yo-Yu coming in for their first map, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
For who?
Yo-Yu.
This is their first map, actually, yeah.
All right, yeah, all right, I was right. Cool. Yo-Yu, Silent Rock, Zeph Kill, and Luke on the side of Vietnam. We have Jerry Jumbo, Electro Strike, Aurora, and Ghost Apple being their fill player, showing a lot of difficulties on this map. Ghost Apple with a very, very funny 77% accuracy. Team Vietnam is really, really not enjoying this one. Meanwhile, on Team Taiwan, though, the act department is also not really strong, but it's strong enough to go against the Team Vietnam. Everyone's still holding on to their full combos on Team Taiwan. Meanwhile, it's only Jerry Jumbo, Electro Strike, and Aurora holding on to those combos, but with very, very low accuracy. So that act disparity is going to be in favor of Team Taiwan.
Yeah, this so far is just up to these combos. Ghost Apple coming back with a little bit of recovery, but it is a trade immediately. Luca Electro Strike. That is FC for FC. Aurora, unfortunately, to fall as well, but even with that, the accuracy difference is staggering on those FCs. Yo-Yu with a 93 and Zepkill with a 92 in comparison to the highest accuracy on Vietnam being on Electro Strike with 88. So that alone is going to be the reason for this huge score differential of 300k thus far. The potential scores in this map, naturally, because those low ARs are going to be a bit lower as well, but it is unlikely for Jerry Jumbo to have any sort of comeback here. It relies on them to see if they can full combo, but the triple FC for Taiwan looking so strong here.
Definitely looking very, very strong. Joey Jumbo maybe can even close out the FC, but Silent Rock breaking though, so it's only 2 FCs right now on the side of Team Taiwan, but I don't think there's enough time for Vietnam to do anything, and Joey Jumbo falls. So this is going to be a point for Team Taiwan. You can't find the FC as well. So all eyes on Zefkiel and see if they can come up with a full combo, and they can, right? They can. All right.
Silence was Bancho. Oh my god, the triple.
Oh my
that was
god.
scary. They almost missed it, but it is the double FC. Silent Rock's miss was Bancho. So,
okay.
Still strong stuff. It's Zefkiel, Silent Rock, and FC's. Yo-Yu just a little bit behind with some strong accuracy, one miss.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Team Taiwan, but it was expected. The breeding is one of the biggest skill sets in the Taiwanese team. But let's see what Vietnam has to pick now. Again, all DTs are gone, so that was one of their stronger skill sets. So maybe I'm trying to think what Vietnam could go for here. Maybe they could probably go into a Nomad too. It's a tapping pick, since they don't have any speed picks. So maybe the Nomad 2 would be a good pick. Perhaps even something aim oriented like a Hard Rock 1. I don't think a Hard Rock 3 would be a good pick for Vietnam though, but we'll just have to wait and see, honestly. But my bet would be on the Nomad 2.
Yeah, Hard Rock 3 a little bit more technical. Vietnam likely to look for more mechanics, probably.
Nomad 4.
Oh. Based off of this thinking, maybe Hard Rock 3 would have been a good pick. But Nomad 4 is the play. Synthesis. 180 BPM standard tech map. If you're a tournament player, you have seen this map. If you've played in a tournament that Chiv pooled in like 2023, you've seen this map. Very, very, very like as you would expect it kind of tech map. A little bit of aim control, some cursor control sliders. It's as Nomad 4 as it gets.
Yeah, and apparently the rep for maybe Zefkiel doesn't have the map updated, because there was a map update 10 days ago, so the players need to get on that right now.
Yeah, 10 days ago, before the pool dropped, so
yeah,
all breezy there in terms of no interruptions to matches.
All right. To be honest, maybe this map could be a bit of a coin toss, honestly, because I don't think tech is either of these teams' strong skill sets. So maybe we could see a closer map than we think we could, honestly.
I like this for Vietnam only for like core comfort, because every map we've seen the same players on this Vietnam side. It's been Electro Strike, it's been Aurora for every map so far. So playing into that core, just going for something new alongside Puckupoi and On Hot Boy when he moves to his proper spot. There we go.
All right, On Hot Boy. I think that's a good pronunciation for that name, honestly. But yeah, all right, Team Taiwan, Meow Hao, Silent Rock, Yo-Yu, and Zefkiel, but alongside Team Vietnam with Aurora, Electro Strike, Puckupoi, and Anhat Boy. All right, good luck, have fun to both teams. And we're getting started with our Nomad 4 Synthesis. A banger of a song, if I do say so myself.
Shoutouts to Chizzy from Meow.
Hmm.
But in we go to the meat and potatoes of the map. You have these big cursor control sliders of varying velocity and shape. You're going to be looking to see who can combo the bulk of these slider ends. It's going to be early on a few breaks from Aurora and Electro Strike on the first few high velocity sliders in the map. It is going to be one of the kind of mid-range lengths of this pool, 330. It's Meowho to trade though, and Yoyu, Meowho and Yoyu breaking within 10 combo of each other, and all 4 combos being held on Vietnam now. Only thing separating them is accuracy, likely to take that lead shortly. The big flow aim mechanics being put on display. Electro Strike again on the slider though, right before that score lead can switch on over. On Hot Boy right behind him. And Zepkill and Silent Rock being the rock, holding this score together for Taiwan's lead.
Silent Rock definitely holding on the team lead. Would have still going on with that full combo, but as well as Zepkill as well, still going. Anhat Boy not really holding on to the combo, but Puckyu Boy still holding on as well, but with very, very low accuracy, dipping into the 90s, almost high 80% accuracy. And Aurora Dio is still going on as well with a very, very respectable 96 accuracy. Anhat Boy finding another break. Silent Rock still going as well as Zepkill. And if this keeps going, maybe we can see a GG well played here.
Yeah, it's looking close. It is. Oh, there's the recoveries as well. It's just the 2 players on the Vietnam side not being able to get their recoveries well above that 400 combo mark, where you really see the scores start to go up. The score lead being 250k in Taiwan's favor now. Third of the map remaining. We have to see like a triple break right here for Vietnam to have a chance. But it's just not going to happen. It's only Meowho. Aurora Puckyu still holding on, but Yoyu's recovery combo stumps that of Electro Strike. Puckyu, but Silent Rock falls. Wait just a minute now. It's 1 and maybe a half FC. Yoyu also falls. Aurora and Puckyu Boy trying their best to come back from this deficit. It's 300k. Will they have enough time? The FC, that potential score is 300k from Aurora if they hold on to the FC. Puckyu Boy as well, just a little bit behind. Silent Rock continuing to fall. Big score fall apart for Taiwan. Vietnam life on the line. Zepkill, final FC falls. 100k score lead and shrinking. Big bursts coming through. That note density is going to be huge for the score of Vietnam as the score lead trickles back over to their side. All combos held on when they needed it the most. Aurora, the core member, and the FC confirming their life in this match is not over.
What is Aurora doing? He held on for their team when they needed the most. And Taiwan fell apart when they really didn't need to do it. But a full combo from Puckyu Boy with 89 accuracy, still a full combo, and still helping out their team. And Aurora, yeah, Aurora did his thing. And unfortunate for the side of Taiwan, though. Very, very unfortunate, but this was a big nail biter. This came down to the final moments, and Taiwan couldn't really hold on. And now it's 4-3, still match point for Team Taiwan. But now it is their pick. So this is the final pick of the match. I'm sorry. And if Vietnam can somehow get this, we might get to see a tiebreaker as well.
Yeah, and I mean, there is potential here. I think if I am Taiwan, there's not a world where I don't go No Mod 3. That map has the alt skill set, which a lot of these Taiwan players are adjacent to aim comfort players. Gonna be looking at Zepkill to probably do well on that one, as well as some structure reading. That map set a little bit more awkward than your standard No Mod 3. So likely to be the pick, lest they go hard rocks, but it's going to be that No Mod 3, yeah.
Nomad 3 we've seen a few times during the round of 32. Very, very standard Nomad 3. Very, very simple, easy, but also very, very diff spiky as well. And those diff spikes can really make or break the map, honestly.
Shoutouts to Hamano Masuji, one of my favorite mappers.
Shout out.
This was their first ranked beat map. Smiling emoji.
Ooh. Congrats to them, honestly. First ranked beat map, and this one is a banger, honestly. I really like this song.
Yeah, they are they are a well-known map. Like, if you ever hear somebody say like mapper pilled, like this is like this is your mapper's favorite mapper. Like Hamano has been around for a minute.
All right, and this is going to be the final pick of the match. Will Vietnam be able to force a tiebreaker? We'll have to wait and see.
Miaoho decided he didn't want to play the map via roll.
Well, unfortunate we're not going to see Miaoho for this one, but we're going to see Yo-Yu, Soundrock, Luca, and Zefkiel. On the side of Vietnam, we have Electro Strike, Aurora, Pokéboy, and Anhat Boy. I think I butchered that name.
Anhat Boy.
Anhat Boy. All right, we're getting started on Nomad 3, the last pick of this match, and maybe it could even be the last map of this match as well, if Vietnam is not able to force a tiebreaker.
Yeah, and you start to see some of these wiggle patterns that can strike out a few players. Normally you expect your alt maps to be more spacing focused, but this one featuring a little bit of that structural difficulty, that main aim flow focus. Control is the main skill set being shown off here. Early AC advantage to Taiwan, as well as that first miss from Aurora going to be helping them out a little bit. Oh, and a triple break from Vietnam, actually. Pokéboy and Hana also falling behind. It is only traded by Luca as we head into our first Ki.
Silent Rock had a big break there, actually. I just noticed it.
Oh, Zefkiel as well. It's 1-1. Electro Strike not holding on to the FC any longer. Yo-Yu a little bit ahead in the accuracy, just a little bit, but now the combo's gone as well. Oh, wait a minute. A fall apart at this point, that 1/3 mark. Not going to be too terrible if they can combo the rest, but looking to that consistency for them. On hot, unfortunately, another break. Yo-Yu trades it, though, which is only going to be a buff for Vietnam, as those big recoveries continue to fly from Aurora and Electro Strike. Aurora falls, Luca trades it again. It's the biggest combos on the board, but Electro Strike falls, and the full combo is most important.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very close, actually. The score difference is not really that big. Pukyo finding a break. But the combo is now on the side of Taiwan. Zefkiel and Soundrock still holding on. Yo-Yu finding a break. If Team Taiwan can hold on to this combo, but they can't. Zefkiel and Luca falling apart here. Silent Rock, the only combo on Team Taiwan. Meanwhile, on Team Vietnam, the only combos is Aurora and Pokyo, and Silent Rock finding more breaks. And we find ourselves here with a little break as well. As we are entering the final moments of this map, can Vietnam do what they need to do to force a tiebreaker? Is going to come down to this final Ki. But there's no there are no combos on the side of Taiwan as well. And you're finding another break. Meanwhile, Aurora and Boy holding on to combos, and it's going to be very, very close. It's not a big score difference. Excuse me. Luca and Zefkiel holding on to combos, but it's going to be enough.
It was so close. It was up to Aurora's final break, which is in that final 15 combo. If Aurora held on to that big 483, that would have been it. That would have been that 10k score difference. I'm like pretty confident. So that is such an unfortunate break for them. But what a fight from Vietnam, almost bringing it back to tiebreaker after that early no mod 1 break point.
Very, very close from the Vietnamese team. Unfortunately, not being enough. And Taiwan taking this win and moving on in the winners bracket. Vietnam falling to the losers bracket. You have some stats here. Red team wins by 8,685 points, so less than 9k even.
Yeah, that extra combo would have made the world a difference, but nerves are high. You do what you gotta do. The Taiwan consistency came through there. GG's in the chat. And a brilliant match from our 22 and 11 seed.
Very, very good. Well, besides this, I don't think there's anything else to add, except the fact that at 5 UTC, there is going to be United Kingdom versus Kazakhstan on the main channel. All the remaining matches for this weekend are going to be on the main channel, as well as Canada versus Peru and Netherlands versus Chile. So those are going to be very, very good matches. Can't wait to see them. And GG's to Taiwan, moving out to the winners bracket. Vietnam, unfortunately, going down to the losers, and they're going to play against Mexico. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. We'll be back at 5 p.m. for another match, and I'll see you guys then.
Bye-bye.